A lot of techs guys been making incredible setups and very professional, very cinematic, and very expensive. But maybe you've been eyeing that very expensive camera that they're using, and you're thinking of making up your videos a lot better like theirs. But here's the thing: it's really simple, and there's nothing more impactful than lighting. That's why in this video I'm gonna break down how to create a look like this by only using 3 lightings. And the beauty is, this only works with an expensive camera or on an iPhone. Before we do any of that, let me give you a quick tour of my space before we get to it. So I'm gonna show you guys my room and how small it is, and behind the scenes of how everything is set up at the lighting and everything. So I'm gonna show you guys right here right now. So this is my whole setup right here, guys. It's super tiny in here. I have a wide lens on here, so pretty much this is how it looks. It is a small room. You guys can see I have a desk right there. On the bottom, I do use my camera right here on a monopod. You guys can see right here. I use the Canon R5. I have this light over here, which is another light that I just mount on the side right there, so you guys can see that with the softbox. I do have a mic that I connect this one usually to my Zoom H6 that I have over there. You guys can see right there. To my Zoom H6, I use that one for recording my audio connected to a battery, and that just get connected to my Sennheiser, which is this one right here. This mic is like the best YouTube mic you guys could get. You don't have to get that one. I just prefer getting it because I wanted a good shotgun mic. I have a C stand right here. It's not a C stand, it's just a regular stand. I have a small little light to it. You guys can see it right there. This light is pretty cool and it's pretty cheap. It adjusts aperture and all that. So yeah, that's my first light. That's my key light over there. This is my fill light. You guys can see it right here. And this is my backdrop light. I really like this light by 9 Light. I freaking love this light, guys. I've been hesitant on getting this light for a while, but I eventually ended up just getting it because I really freaking love this light. You could just to every color you want, everything you want. Like has strobes, has effects. It's freaking awesome. And my next recent purchase was getting a hair light, which is the Amaran F21C. This light, I just purchased it. It's freaking sick. I have it connected to a Vario pole, which I recommend getting as well. This Vario pole is awesome because you can use it to mount backdrops. You can mount your lights on it, as how I'm using it right now to mount my Amaran light with a freaking clamp, and it's connected to that, and it's just with the grid shooting straight down, and it's at 17%, and you guys could see on the video how freaking amazing that looks. Yeah, and this is pretty much my desk where I mount stuff and like show products and reviews and stuff like that. And these gloves are sick. I'll do a review of those out in the slopes as well. And yeah, oh, and the backdrop. This is like a gray backdrop, but as you guys can see, like when you shine light into it, it does make the light look a lot better. And you guys can see, like I was saying, it's a brown color up there, but it's just a piece of fabric connected to some hooks on the corners on each side to pull it. And yeah, that's an easy way to change your backdrops and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get back to the video. So now I exposed a lot of my secrets. It's time to show you guys how to create something like this. Let me show you how to do this. What a lot of pros do is that to start in a complete dark room or as close as possible. Turn off your lights, close your blinds, anything, cover all the light, ambient, in 3, 2, 1. Oh, there you go. So the first thing you need is your key light. Is the main key light that you need for yourself. For the key light, you need a studio light, a softbox, and a stand, which could be a regular stand or a C-stand. It's totally up to you to what light you want to use for your liking. My light I like to use is the Aperture 120D light. It's very high quality and it's one of my favorites, but I'm also using a very cheap light, which is a 60-watt light and more budget light, and I'm using a Pixel Pro softbox. If you're filming in a smaller space, I recommend getting something small like me, which is like a smaller softbox and still really great light, which is really soft. A light dome really diffuses the light and makes it a lot softer on the person, which I really like. And mine is double diffused and it has a beauty dish. So it has a beauty dish, a soft grid, and then another one on top of it. So it's like super soft. And this is how it looks. This is pretty much how it looks right now. Links to everything that I'm using in this video, lights, accessories and stuff like that, will be down in the descriptions as well. You can also use other brands, panel lights, cob lights instead of LED lights. You can use tungsten lights. It's just whatever you want. This video is not sponsored by Aperture, Amaran. A lot of these lights that I use, Phoenix, they're not sponsoring this video. It's just things that I like using and they're really reliable, and it's just things I like to use. There's different ways of lighting yourself. There's side lighting and like in 45-degree angle and then straight on. I like shooting mine in like in a 45-degree angle because I don't like the light shining to the background. So I have it like at a 45-degree angle, so it's just filling up this side of my face. And what I do is, you can see this side is a little bit dark. I like to add a fill light. Also, if you're wearing glasses, it helps to put it like on the side. That way it doesn't reflect that much light into your glasses. And like I was saying, you get more shadows on one side than on the other, but I recommend with the fill light, just bring it in and fills it in. So let's spice it up with more of this setup. And I like using tube lights from Nanlite. I freaking love these lights, but you can also get cheaper lights from Aperture, and I really like them, dude. Like early this year I got these lights and I like them because I could change the light in the background on me as well. I do like these tube lights, but first let's add the fill light. This is the Phoenix RGB light. You guys see it right there, how I just lit it up my face just a little bit more, cover my fill, dark side that I had going on, and it just helps overall with the lighting, and it just sticks me out from the background. Like, I really like this lighting setup, guys. Like, it's freaking sick. So that's my fill light. So I got my key light right here, filling me in with some soft light. I got my fill light over here, filling the dark side that I was covering my face on this side. And now we're gonna mix it in with, we're gonna add another video. We're gonna use the backlighting. Like I said, I like using Nanlite tube lights because look at that. That fills up my background super nice. And the cool thing about these is you could adjust it to whatever color you want as well. I'll show you guys right now. So you guys can see how sick this is. I have it through loop mode and you guys can see how it's changing the color. So freaking sick. Also, I have another light. You don't have to add this to it, but it just makes you stick out from the background a lot more. And it's a hair light. And I do use another light that I got, and I freaking love this light. It's called the Amaran. This light is sick. And right there, you guys can see the hair light. It just makes it a lot better. Hope you guys like this video. You can find everything in the link in the descriptions. Peace out.